Okay, well, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop. In this episode of Will It Be Redeemed? If you're regular to the channel, you know I'm suffering in a lot of pain right now. It is September, actually it's October 1, because it's like 2 a.m. I'll have Dennis's 391 here. I got a highway top end for it, and I got a highway 390 top end as well, and we installed those meticulously, cleanly. Everything was right, and they both scored in the same exact way. The 390, we put a Meteor piston in it for Derek and removed a little bit of transfer. That's idled through a tank. We've ordered a pipe for it, and hopefully it will be okay. But this one, unfortunately, I know my piston at bare minimum is bad. It's got a score right down it. That saw wouldn't idle, and I thought maybe it's because I didn't have an air filter yet. So I got an air filter ordered, and when it came in, I put it on, and I tried to start the saw tonight, and it would not start. And so I tried it again after I removed the restrictors from the carburetor, did some adjustment. And I thought, if it doesn't start this time, I'll go ahead and do a vacuum pressure test. I removed my muffler and I looked at my piston, and boom, a huge score mark straight down it, and that's devastating. But for now, we're here with Nathan's Daddy's STIHL 041 Farm Boss, and my clutch is spinning when I pull my recoil, and I remember reading something on that once, what causes that, and I can't find it now. But that being said, even though it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and see if this saw will start. Now, this saw's issue was bogging in wood, so just because it starts like with every other saw, it does not mean it's completely redeemed, but it's the middle of the night. Chainsaw Redeemer is pretty much out of energy. I'm so close. I have like 3 more customer saws, and then I have a huge pile to just literally diagnose for one guy, and that's going to be just a massive marathon. I guess on another day if I can't make it tonight. But the thing is, the chain is spinning when we pull the cord, and that's not normal. I was working on an 015 for a neighbor a few months back, and I did some research and found out what caused that, and I fixed it on his saw. I cannot recollect what causes it when it's not a bad clutch and it's not your sprocket seized to your crank and everything else. I did have a hard time getting this sprocket over the needle cage bearing, and so that might be an issue. I put a brand new needle cage bearing on it. But for now, I just want to see if it'll start and run, and if the chain will stay still. And so this is a hard saw to pull cord on, and so this will probably be the end of my night, because I can barely breathe anymore. And so let's go ahead and open the door, and we'll just we'll see if this is redeemed, neighbors, or at least for stage 1 of the Will It Be Redeemed. Okay, so I just finished rebuilding the carburetor. We gave it an ultrasonic bath. I did some research to make sure we weren't missing our seals and whatnots on this side, and I have everything right. But as you can see, I pull the cord and the chain spins. Yeah, she doesn't want to hit. Sometimes when you rebuild them, it does take a lot of pulls, and sometimes they pop right away. I know I've got my Tillotson screws turned out to 1 1/4. We'll open them up just a little bit more because it is an old Tillotson carb. Our idle's not up at all, actually. Turn our idle in a bit, and then open up our high, another eighth, or high and low, another eighth of a turn, and we'll try pulling a little bit more cord. I can't do it. If it doesn't work, I can't do it, guys. This is terrible. This is why I got to get out of the saws. I just cannot pull cord anymore. It's so agonizing. But I got to get my neighbor his saw back, so we'll keep going. She's not gonna fire. Just so you guys can see, this is some of my battles I go through. That's it. I have to end my night in agonizing pain on 2 losses. I had 1 victory tonight. That's Rob Weaver's case saw. No, and I finished, but that was just finishing a chain break. Neighbor Ken's saw. Sorry, Nathan. Your saw was running when it came here. No, it's not, neighbor. We just got to figure out why. I feel like I did everything right. I'm trying to think. I don't recollect missing anything. See, I just want to pull more because I'm like, I know I did it right. That's why I hate fucking China top ends. I really do. I wonder if the switch is backwards. No, she's not gonna go. No, she's not gonna go. That's sad. Really disappointing, neighbors. Should we hit it with a shot, see if that works? No, can't do it, guys. I can't do it. This makes me sad. I work so hard. When things don't work out right, I get so frustrated because I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. I know I didn't. Sorry, Nathan. We'll figure it out. So, for now, neighbors, no, it will not be redeemed. Be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle, guys. I love you guys. Thanks for your support. It's the only reason I can keep going.